Shalom. First off, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who taught me this truth. Alright, so there's an article that came out December 2nd. Yesterday. That I wanted to get into real quick. The title is Newly Pardoned Mike Flynn calls for Trump to suspend the Constitution and declare martial law, then order military to hold a rerun election, and claims the alternative is civil war. Alright. Days after he got a pardon from President Trump, former National Security Advisor Mike Flynn is calling for the president to declare martial law, which, I mean, in a way, when the military rolls out the vaccine, that's basically a medical martial law, so we're basically already in one. There's no reason why the military should be involved with the vaccine, but they are anyways. Alright, former National Security Advisor Mike Flynn is calling for the president to declare martial law and have the military conduct a revote of the election he lost to President-elect Joe Biden. Flynn pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI about his Russian contacts during the transition, then sought to withdraw his plea, blasted out advertisement that the group We the People convention printed in the Washington Times. It urges Trump, who has called the election rigged, to declare a limited form of martial law and have the military, who reports him directly as the commander-in-chief, to conduct the revote. Quote, let's see. When legislators, courts, and/or Congress fail to do their job under the 12th Amendment, you must be ready, Mr. President, to immediately declare a limited form of martial law and temporarily suspend the Constitution and civilian control of these federal elections for the sole purpose of having the military oversee a national revote, according to the text written by Tom Sawistowski, who heads the Ohio Tea Party affiliated group. I mean, there's more on this, but if you want to read it yourself, you can. Basically, just to recap, some people out there that want Trump to suspend the Constitution and declare martial law, and then have a recount of the election. And if not that, then civil war, which, yeah. I want to get a scripture real quick, too. Let's go to Luke 21. So, yeah. Alright, I'll start at Luke 21:9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not by and by. And where we're hearing these wars from is wars with Iran, wars with China, wars with Russia. I think I think somebody from GMS did a video, or I think it was on RT News, about Russia was beefing up their nuclear defenses, and they were putting I think they were just getting like strategic spots planned out, so they were going to islands and placing nukes or whatever, stuff like that. So again, Luke 21:9. But when ye shall hear wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then he said unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. So that would be race wars, nation against nation. It's not talking about like the nation of America. It's talking about like as a people, your nation. So a nation against a nation is basically like a race against race, and that's, that'd be a civil war. That's gonna happen. And kingdom against kingdom, which would be actual like U.S. versus like U.K. or something. It's kingdom against kingdom. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, which we're about to, from news sources I've read about, to enter famine. Pestilences. Yeah, like low-key there's a lot of other pestilences going around, but the only thing you hear of is C-19. Right, well there's pretty sure there was a Ebola outbreak again. And I know I did a lesson on it a while ago, but the Black Death or the Black Plague, bubonic plague, was in Arizona and New Mexico. And that was a while ago, so who knows how much it spread. And it's in China as well. But, I mean, all you hear about is C-19 on the news. Luke 21:11, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, as famines, pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. I mean, basically, the point was in 10. Let me go to Matthew's. Yeah, so basically it's the same. Matthew 24 reiterates the same thing. Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And all these things are the beginning of sorrows. We're just at the beginning of this. I think it's about to get tremendously worse than what it is right now. It's basically what I had to say. Shalom.